Hey everybody, it's Jimmy from the DIY and Digital, and today we're doing operations. Welcome back everybody to this episode of the DIY and Digital Railroad, and today we're doing some operations. First of all, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates. So today we'll be switching one industry on my layout, and that is going to be the Gaston Freight House. Now the Gaston Freight House has a main siding for its actual loading and unloading of cars, a storage siding, and a runaround track right next to it. Now today we have 2 cars to return, 2 cars meant for BO manufacturing, 1 car meant for scrap, and 2 meant for cement, and these were dropped by another train. Our local today has 2 cars for the freight house, 1 car for the Cramerton team track, and 1 car for the cement distributor. We start our operation by sending the local out to the Gaston Freight House. The first job that the train has to do is to pull the returns from the loading and unloading dock at the Gaston Freight House. Since there is no place to place these return cars right now, we're going to use them as a handle to replace the deliveries to the Gaston Freight House. We cut off the 2 other cars that are meant to be delivered to other places, and then continue with our move to place the deliveries at the Gaston Freight House. We now need to begin building our train that goes over to BO Manufacturing and the Cemex cement distributor. We need to make sure that we block the train properly since there is no runaround track at BO Manufacturing and Cemex. We start by grabbing the 2 box cars that need to go over to BO Manufacturing and placing them on what will end up being the front of the train. Continuing to use the 2 return box cars as a handle, we go to grab the 2 cement cars that need to go over to Cemex. We then place the 2 cement hoppers on the rear of the train, which actually means they're going to be our first delivery because of the way that Cemex and Beal are set up. We then return our 2 cars that need to go elsewhere on the layout, as well as the 2 returns to the storage siding. We now need to hook onto the train at the rear and pull the cars into position so that we can separate the final hopper from the rest of the train. We also need to remove the tank car from the train since it will be delivered at a different time. With our manual signal set to red, we temporarily foul the main so that we can make our move with the final cement car. We retrieve the final cement hopper and go to tack it onto the end of the train. We then pull the entire train around so that we can drop off the tank car that's now at the far end. We temporarily drop the tank car right here on the 2 sidings for Gaston freight. We'll be back to pick it up shortly. We then place our final train on the inside of the runaround track and then go to do our runaround move so we can head out and do some switching. Now with the train properly positioned, we can head out and switch Beal Manufacturing and Cemex. So that is how I switch the Gaston Freight House on my layout, and you can have similar setups on your layout. Thank you so very much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates, including operations videos like this one. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Happy railroading.